Quantitative aptitude 1, eighth topic we are discussing. VBODMAS rule, very important rule it is. First, I will explain what is the importance of this rule. In the lower classes, you learnt about addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, but individually you learned only addition, only subtraction, only multiplication, only division is given. Any one operation is given, how can you do it? That you learnt in the lower classes. But for the competitive examination, combination of operations is given. Combination of operations, maybe two operations at a time, three operations, four operations, five operations is given in a single example. But how can you simplify? What is the strategy? More than one operation is given in the given exam. So by using this rule, we can simplify it. So you can get the exact value. Now, what is this rule? VBODMAS rule. So VBODMAS rule it is. It is an abbreviation for VBODMAS. It is a sequence of operations. V stands for vinculum, it is given. B stands for brackets. There are three types of brackets. It is vinculum means you learnt in the lower classes, bar values is given. How can you simplify? Bar values is given. I will explain the examples of all this now. Suppose bar values is given in the example. How can I suppose 10 minus 12 minus 14. Now for 12 and 14 bar is given. How can you simplify? This type of values also you learnt in the lower classes. Bar is given. How can you simplify? Okay. See here 10 minus, remove the bar. Simply remove the bar. In place of that you take the bracket. It is. At anywhere bar is given, simply remove that. In place of that you take the bracket. Now within the bracket you have to take the values 12 minus 14. Understood? At anywhere bar is given, simply remove that. In place of that you take the bracket. It is. But this sign is very important. Here minus is given. So after this sign only you take the bracket. So after that sign only take the, suppose minus is given, after minus you take the bracket. Plus is given, after plus you take the bracket. What you understood from that, that sign is related to both the values 12 and 14. Both the values 12 and 14. Not only for 12. That sign is not only for 12. So both the values it is. So we take the bracket. That is very important. So at anywhere bar is given, simply remove that. In place of that you take the bracket. Now here 10 minus. Now within the bracket 12 minus 14 minus 2. Bracket means into, minus of minus plus 2. So 10 plus 2 is 12. So anywhere bar is given, this is the method to simplify. Understood? So the next one is, so in the given example, bar is given. First you have to calculate the bar. It is. Now the next one is here. Next one is a bracket. There are three types of bracket. Open bracket, flower bracket and a closed bracket it is. Open bracket, flower bracket, closed bracket. There are three types of bracket. There is also particular order for the bracket. Now what is the order of the brackets? Always open bracket. After that flower bracket. Now after that only you have to use the closed bracket. This is the order of the brackets. Suppose by using this order, one example is given. How can you simplify? Suppose I will give an example. How can you simplify? What is the strategy to simplify? Suppose one example I will give 10 minus 12 minus 14 minus 16 minus 18. Now in this example, by observing open bracket, flower bracket and closed bracket, there is a order it is. But how can you simplify just like it is given? Okay, how can you simplify just like it is given now? First you have to calculate the value within the open bracket. Directly go to open bracket and calculate the value within the open bracket. That is the first step. From inner to outer you have to calculate. First you calculate the value. So simplify the value within the open bracket. That is the first step. Second step is remove the open bracket. Next simplify the value within the flower bracket and then remove the flower bracket. That is the third step. Next simplify the value within the closed bracket and then remove the closed bracket. Finally get the answer. So from inner to outer you have to simplify. At anywhere brackets is given, this is the strategy you have to follow. Now according to that, you go to open bracket and calculate the value within the open bracket. 16 minus 18. What is 16 minus 18? Minus 2. Before that minus is there, minus of minus 2. Up to this, minus of minus 2 plus 2, 14 plus 2. Up to flower bracket, its value is 16. Now before that minus is there, minus 16, 12 minus 16. What is 12 minus 16? minus 4. Before that minus is there, minus of minus plus 4, 10 plus 4, 14. Finally, what you got? 14 is the answer. This is the correct value. So at anywhere brackets is given, what you do? From inner to outer, you have to calculate it is. Now the next one is, next operation is here after brackets. So the next one is half. So in the given example, half is given. Half means simply multiplication. Suppose see here by using one example, one example is given. Let it be 20 of 30 is given. So half means simply multiplication. 20 into 30. Half means simply multiplication. It is the multiplicative operator. Half is the multiplicative operator. Okay. Now the next one is division operation. This is the sequence. This is the order. From top to bottom is the order it is. First vincular, next bracket, next half, next division. After division only multiplication. After multiplication addition. After addition subtraction you have to do it is. That is the sequence of operations. Suppose by using all these, I will give an example now. Okay, I will give an example. How can you simplify? See here by using this 10 minus 10 into 10 by 10 of 10 plus 10. So what is the value of this? So in this example, by observing all operations are there. Plus is there, minus is there, into is there, division is there, way of half is also there. According to our strategy, how can you simplify? First is vincular. So in the given example, there is no vincular. Next one is a bracket. There are no brackets. So the next operation is half. Start with half. So first you calculate half. Where it is half? Now here half is there. First you calculate half it is. Don't disturb the remaining values. Don't calculate the remaining values. You can take as it is. You have to calculate only half operation in this. Now see here 10 minus 10. So into 10 divided by, now here 10 of 10. What is 10 of 10? Half means into 10 of 10 is 100 plus 10. So half is completed now. Now after half, what is the operation? Division. So division operation we have to do. So division, here division is there. 10 by 100. What is 10 by 100? 1 by 10. 10 by 100 is how much? 1 by 10. In place of that, you have to take 1 by 10. So 10 minus 10 into, now 10 by 100. 10 by 100 is 1 by 10. So plus 10 it is. Now division is also completed. After division, what you do? Multiplication it is. So multiplication, where it is multiplication? Here multiplication is there. 10 into 1 by 10, what happens is it gets cancelled. So 1 into 1 is 1 now. So 10 minus 1 plus 10 it is. So the next one is addition. Addition means plus values. Now here 10 plus 10, 20. Next one is subtraction. 20 minus 1. What is 20 minus 1? So this is the correct value of that one. So by using this BODMAS rule only, you can get the exact value. That is the sequence of operations. Half means into, multiplication means into. What is the difference of these two? In the calculation, there is no difference. In place of half, simply have to take into. But in the order, there is a difference. So in the given example, Y of half is given, into is also given. First you calculate half. After calculating half, division you have to do. After division, you have to do multiplication. So in the order, there is a change. If you change that order, if you don't follow that order, so you can get a wrong value. You can get a wrong answer it is. So to simplify a numerical example, if more than one operation is given, so you have to follow this strategy. Understood all of you? So more examples are there in this book for the practice. You practice to get the more command on this. VBODMAS Rule. Very important for the simplification part it is. Thank you to all of you.